Okay, so I'd like to look at some phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are always a problem, and I think that students always find them difficult to understand, to grasp, and to try and use because it's so vast, the amount of phrasal verbs that we have in the English language. So I've chosen 10 phrasal verbs that I think you might find helpful in relation to the work that you're going to be doing, or that you might come across being a phrasal verb, something that comes into your path, or that anyway. Okay, here's 10 phrasal verbs. Let's look at the first 5. Ask after, ask or back down, break down, bring someone around, and bring something up. So ask after, we're going to say ask after someone. So you know, if I ask you, I'd say, oh, how's your mother? Or how's your father? Or how's Peter? I'm asking after this person, yeah? So tell them I was asking after them. It's like tell them I was asking how they are, okay? We could say ask for, we would say something. Ask for an answer, or ask for money, yeah? You're saying, can I have some money? Or is it okay if I go to the supermarket? This will be ask for. Ask after is for someone. You want to know how this person is. Back down, if you're having maybe an argument or two people are talking and they're not agreeing, to back down is to say, okay, it's almost like you're saying, you win. Yeah? You back down. You're going to retreat so that the argument or the problem dissolves. It goes away. Yeah? You back down. Breakdown is when somebody gets very upset. Yeah? It's like a sudden release of emotion, maybe crying, or you have a problem and it's been building up, and eventually you break down. Yeah? You release all of this tension, and it's normally quite a sudden release, and people cry a lot. They break down. Yeah? You might sometimes hear it used as a noun. Someone had a breakdown, and in this case it would be that they just, the pressure was too much and that they couldn't continue, and it was this release of pressure. Bring someone around. So back down was you're having a problem and you retreat and you let this person believe that their point of view is correct. Bring someone around is take this person and change their point of view. So you're having a problem, maybe you're having an argument, and you're saying, I want to do this, and they're saying, no, you can't do that, and I say, okay, that's okay, fine. This would be back down. I'm saying, I want to do this. This person says, no, you can't do that, and I say, yeah, but if I do this, then I can do this. And I'm changing this person's mind, yeah? I'm getting them to start thinking like me and bringing them around. So my opinion, their opinion, to bring someone around is that I'm bringing their around to the way that I'm thinking, yeah? Bring something up is to approach speaking about something, yeah? I'm having a problem, and I'm not really sure how I can tell my family. So to bring something up is to begin speaking about it. So maybe I'm having a problem with one of the children. They're being naughty, or they're being bold, or they're not doing what I am asking them to do. And I want to bring it up with the family, the parents, or the guardians in the house. So I approach speaking about the subject. I say, is it okay if I talk to you about the children? Yeah? So it's this action of to bring a subject up, to start speaking about something. Okay, so here's 5 more phrasal verbs that I think you can use and that you might find helpful. We've got come up, carry out, drop in, drop off, and face up to. Okay, so let's look at come up. So come up is something that occurs. Yeah, so maybe my family asks me to work on Saturday. And I agree. I say, oh yeah, no, that's okay. And then on Wednesday I say, actually something has come up. I need to go to my friend's house. It's basically a problem, or something has occurred, something has happened that's changing the situation now. Yeah, something has come up. Normally it's to do with you have an arrangement with someone, and the arrangement changes because something else happens. Something has come up. Another situation or a problem or another meeting has come up. Carry out is like to do, to carry out your work, to carry out a project. So any of the work that you do in the house or with the children, you carry it out. So to carry out your work in an orderly fashion or to the best of your ability. To drop in is somebody who comes to the house just to say a quick hello. Yeah. Oh, I just said I'd drop in and say hello, see how you are. Yes. So they knock on the door, unexpected. Or maybe you are expecting them, and they come in to say hello. Or you might call your friend and say, hey, I'm going to drop in to see the children. Yeah, sometimes the grandparents might drop in to see the children during the week. Drop off is to leave something. So in the morning, the children are dropped off at school or at the creche. So they're dropped off. Or you might drop off a parcel at the post office, or drop off a letter at an office. Yeah? So it's like to get something and to leave it somewhere else. So it could be the children or it could be the parcel. Face up to is when you have a problem and you have to realise the problem. Yeah? You can't hide and say, oh no, it wasn't me. You have to face up to the problem and say, okay, this is the problem, here it is, and this is what I did. Yeah, you face up to it. Yeah, you see the problem. Yeah, rather than hiding from it. So those are 10 phrasal verbs, and I hope you find them helpful. They're phrasal verbs that you might hear the family use on a daily basis.